I'm embarrassed all the time. I think everything is so embarrassing.
It was like,
And
for
it
me,
really,
it
like,
was,
mostly applies in
I was very much of a quiet kid, so I didn't socialize with a lot of people. So
Like, I just want to quiet my mind and just like live instead of overthinking.
holding on to the past and just by like letting it go, since it could really like haunt you by just ruining.
You are listening to Farewell, the Eulogy Project podcast.
Hello, again, I'm Dr. Scott Conti, founding principal of New Design High School. How cool is that? I found the place. Should probably go get a new job, though. I'm sitting here with five dope men. Farb's sound editing over there, Director Riyadh. Scott Conti's here. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Manuel Burgess.
My name's Shelton August.
My name is Joseph Rendon.
Joseph's wearing a Mexico uniform, which will not be acceptable once the Copa America starts, but we'll talk about that soon. Folks, we're talking about the Eulogy podcast, right? This podcast is called Farewell, the Eulogy podcast. Next couple weeks, you're going to be writing about something you want to get rid of, something you want to eulogize, something that no longer serves you. Have you folks thought about like what you're going to write about?
Yeah.
Manny, you're on. The other two are looking sheepish over there.
I haven't decided what I wanted to write about because I don't think I want anything gone.
Oh.
Or I don't think I want anything gone or feel like anything has been left behind.
Okay. We might push you on that a little bit. Joseph, what do you think about?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that. That's deep.
Yeah, it is. This is the deepest project this year. We're gonna let Manny rip,
All
and
right.
we'll see if anything comes, and then we'll explore this idea.
All right.
I don't want you to saw off part of your arm and then have to go try to cook. I actually bet there's a lot of people who can cook with one hand, but
Yeah.
Manny, how did you knew right away what you wanted to write about?
Yeah. It was just something that like I've been dealing with for the last 3 years of my life, and I want to get rid of it. Even though it's gonna hurt to get rid of it, I know that that's what I need to do.
Usually letting go of stuff does hurt a little bit. Well, what is it? Do you want me to do a countdown? Ready? Guys, help me out.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My love for a girl that, yeah.
Wow.
It's not.
Shelton's head went so far back on that. All right, bro. So you fell in love with this girl 3 years ago, and you feel,
Like it's time to let go.
all right. Was that a hard process to let go?
Yep, and I'm still dealing with it. I don't want to, but I think that's best for both of us.
I have to say this, young men, Farb and I might, I don't know about Farb, but I have to say this. Of all the stuff that has ever happened to me, the loss of a romantic loved one has actually been the hardest thing ever to let go of. Why, Manny? Why can't you just let go? Run through the spring fields with your hair flowing in the wind away from it.
I don't know, but I feel like it might be the longing to be with someone, to find your other half, which I learned that finding a soulmate isn't to find love, it's to find your complement.
Oh, that was beautiful, dude. What are you, like a poet or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scott's turned me into a poet.
Any poetry, Joseph, in your life? No? I'll teach you. Joseph, what are you thinking, bro? You got to write about something. What's something that's been around for you as a... Maybe you have to let go of your love for Mexico as a football team.
Nah, I'd never let go of that.
Who do you root for, USA versus Mexico?
What do you mean?
Like when USA is playing Mexico, who do you root for?
Mexico, but we always end up losing.
I know. It's been
Like,
a rough. It's
we've
been a rough.
We lost to USA for like 2 times already.
I know. I'm sorry about that, bro. Why don't you let go of your love for
My pride?
your pride for Mexican
Nah,
soccer?
never.
Nah, you can't let go. He can't let go of his pride. That's what makes him him.
I
Yeah.
know. All right. What else, buddy? Is there anything else that like what kind of kid were you?
Shy kid.
Yeah.
Ever since. I kind of want to let go, but I don't know like how to let go of being shy.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta like be more social to like let go of being shy, because I get shy for everything, like talk with people, to like be in this podcast.
Yeah, it's like painful right now.
But like I feel like you have to, like, because it affects you in the long run.
Yeah. Were you? Why? I mean, you just always been a shy kid, or something happened when you were a kid, or do you?
Nah, I think it's always just been quiet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to break him out of his comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, I would usually, before I wasn't as shy, but I would like want to be left to my own. But over COVID, I think it like changed worse.
Like you got
changed for the
shyer,
worst,
right? Yeah. COVID was rough for a lot of people. I don't know a lot of people who made it in and out of COVID not changed in some ways. I mean, I'm like a little bit opposite you. I'm an extreme extrovert. Like you're pretty good being on your own, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, not me. I don't know. Manning, you either. You and I are social human beings, right? Well, there's a strength to being shy though too, right? Like that's always served you too. Kind of like you can focus a little bit more.
Yeah, it's for me. I feel like being an extrovert is more of you trying to, what's the word? You want recognition from other people, and you need other people's acknowledgement for you to function. But I feel like being an extrovert is kind of like you okay with just taking your own opinion and taking your own advice.
Yeah.
Is that kind of like how you guys are?
Yeah, but like, I feel recognition is still good no matter how shy or not you are, because it still proves that whatever you're doing, you're recognized for it, so you're doing something correct and right.
Yeah. Well, is it possible to? I'm just trying to help you out with this project. Is it possible to let go of part of being shy, or is it right? Like, I mean, here's the thing. Like, some situations in life, you'll need to maybe not be shy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So maybe the thing is, it's like we honor the good parts of it, and then you kind of let go of like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you shy because you're afraid to say the wrong thing?
No.
What happens if you see somebody across the school and you also like this is how Manny is, like they're your soulmate, and you're like, oh, I have to talk to that person.
Nah.
No.
Nah, all Joseph cares about is volleyball.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
You don't have to be shy in volleyball.
No,
I'm-
I'm not shy in that.
Yeah.
When Joseph's on the court, he's the loudest one there.
Really?
I'm not.
He is.
I'm
He
not.
stands out. He's our
Nah.
libero, and he's the only one that wears the opposite color as us.
Do you scream in volleyball? No.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah. I feel like in what was it? It wasn't quarters. It was round 2 of playoffs. We were going against a school in Brooklyn, and then who was it? I think Carter was the one who made a crazy spike, and that just was I just kind of screamed there. I'm not gonna lie. It was
I've
crazy.
never heard Joseph scream before.
What he did in the playoffs when Carter spiked the ball down. Yes. Love it.
That's the most emotion I've ever seen from Joseph.
I feel like, I mean, being an athlete has really helped with that extroversion because you're on a team with other folks.
Mhm.
They're also your crew usually,
Yeah.
right? Like, I remember I was really nervous about going to college because I didn't know anybody at all. And then soccer tryouts were 2 weeks before college started and made the team, and then literally had like a crew of like people who were like my people, which always helps. All right. Joseph, I'm going to ask, I mean, it's just us men, so we can be a little intimate with each other. Do you feel like this is a confidence issue, or you're just an introvert? It's all right, bro. It's all right.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough one, right?
It's tough.
Definitely, there's in the last few years, there's a book that came out called The Power of Introverts, and it was actually about introverts having more, like, different abilities than people like Manny and I who are just talking all the time. God, Manny, you talk a lot.
I do.
You do. But it's like, you know, introverts, people are quiet, see everything going on.
Mhm.
So, like, they're a little more aware of situations, right? And because they're kind of in their heads all the time, there's a perspective they have that sometimes us chatty folks don't have. But you don't know what it is.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you're very good looking. I mean, let's be fair about that. Shelton, what are you thinking? Are you like, you're stuck on this project? Joseph's poured his heart out over there, by the way. He's literally bleeding with emotion right now.
I feel I could do something about shyness, because for me, I'm only shy in certain situations where I feel like I just want to be shy. Because for presentations and things like that, where I have to go up and speak, I can overcome it or just like not feel shy. But when I just want to feel shy, I just feel like it.
There's comfort in your shyness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is actually hard to put yourself out there in some situations. Especially talking to romantic interest. Oh, God. All right. I'm curious to see your projects. Now we're going to do something called the Wisdom Bomb Round. You ready for this?
Yeah.
The Wisdom Bomb Round. For you listeners out there, DFL, a wisdom bomb is just some piece of insight that's pretty powerful. It wipes out the ignorance when you drop it. So what's your advice to somebody who's experiencing the same thing you've experienced and need to get over it? So Manny, you'll be talking about, what's your advice to other people who are in 3-year relationships and just can't say goodbye?
I feel like mine is, it's a quote that somebody told me. It's chop wood, catch fish, write poetry.
Don't forget love. I wonder who told you that.
I wonder who
Yeah,
too.
it's not me. It wasn't me, Favre. Oh my God, chocolate. Everyone out there is like, what is that? You'll have to read Manny and I's book when we publish it together. Yeah, just be in the moment. Do your thing, right? Don't hold on.
Don't hold on to something that's already long gone.
Yeah. Don't torment yourself.
I'll try not to.
Shelton, what do you say to
Yes.
somebody out there who's a little shy and maybe it's holding them back a little bit?
There's a lifetime to be shy,
Mm.
and there's only a few chance to overcome it and just not be shy.
Yeah. Courage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when these moments come up, you gotta have a little courage. And that's actually where you really grow, in those little moments when you overcome something. Yeah, that was a bomb song. Joseph.
I feel like to overcome shyness, you have to like let's say I get shy to present.
Mhm.
The only way to overcome it is presenting, talking.
Yeah.
Once you do that, then it's gone.
Yeah.
Not completely gone, but you could get like continue with it.
Yeah. We've talked about it a lot this year. Sometimes you just have to not listen to that
Yeah.
mind. Wow. What an honor to sit around with you, four Farbs here, beautiful, intelligent men. This is it. Today's podcast is brought to you by USA Soccer, the best soccer country. Just kidding, Joseph. I hope you guys do well in the Copa America. I hope you guys have a great summer. Can't wait to write your eulogy projects. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
This is Dr. Scott Conti, founding principal of New Design High School, and this has been Farewell, the Eulogy Podcast.
You've been listening to Farewell, the Eulogy Project Podcast, a Spark Studio production.